So, what's going on, you guys? This is New York Adventure 1994 here, and I just graduated this morning in a parade from my school. Well, you guys saw in the recent video, but the reason why I wanted to come in here is because uh, something is happening to some place. I'm sorry if I'm breaking your promise, Superstar Shea 1986 Productions, but uh, it's something that I really want to talk about. I'm sorry I'm breaking your promise about no more talks about like retailers like going out of business and stuff. It's just that something that like just happened. I don't believe I'm saying this, but I mean I know I'm neutral to this place and all, but I have bad news for all CEC fans. Chuck E. Cheese is probably going out of business soon. The virus destroyed everything. The virus is like pretty much destroying everything for the business. I don't believe I'm making this video, but I just feel bad for some people out there. I mean, nowadays I don't really seem to bother with Chuck E. Cheese. I mean, Chuck E. Cheese is like one of my most neutral characters now, so I'm flat out neutral to that character. But I'm sorry, everyone. I know some people are in shock right now about this, but Chuck E. Cheese might be filing for bankruptcy real soon and pretty much closing down its locations. Yeah, I haven't been to Chuck E. Cheese since it was my 9th birthday in 2010. It just didn't feel that much fun for me anymore after that year. And I started going slow down the slide. It wasn't really fast for me anymore. Because I was like getting too big for the place. When I left Chuck E. Cheese that year, I decided I'm done. I decided I was done. I actually have photos of when we went to Chuck E. Cheese in 2010. It was directly on my birthday. And we went to Toys R Us shortly afterwards, so I could get like a toy for my birthday. So Chuck E. Cheese was my birthday present because I really want to go to the Funtopia in the Metro Mall, but my mom didn't really want to drive into the New York City area to go there. The reason why I wanted to go there is because I was having so much fun there during like this birthday party. I went to some birthday party in there like a couple of weeks before my birthday. I don't know, it might have been in between like my last day of school. It might have been the day after my last day of school or something. I can't really remember when I went to Funtopia. I'm definitely drawing blank of when I went, but I know it was in 2010. I know it was that year. it's just hard for me to remember the date because it was like 10 years ago this happened. Yeah, I think it was before because I wanted to go to a fun place for my birthday. So my mom picked out Chuck E. Cheese's. But every time I went to Chuck E. Cheese's, it turns into a complaint. Like, to tell you the truth, I never really liked the pizza in there. It didn't really taste right and stuff. I'm not trying to sound like a bad guy on camera or anything. It's just that my taste buds take a different direction from everyone else. So I'm not trying to sound like the bad guy on camera or something. I definitely don't want to go down that path, but I'm just telling you guys, like, what happened to me and stuff. I didn't really like the animatronics looking at me. I actually went in 2008 for my brother's birthday party. My youngest. We went to Chuck E. Cheese like shortly after school in first grade, and I was like trying to put myself like on camera, like right next to the ticket blaster, and the singing Chuck E. Cheese animatronic was like looking at me. I like freaked the heck out. So I don't know how I would take Five Nights at Freddy's that year, but I'm way different now than I was back then. I used to get creeped out while being looked at by some robot or something. I just didn't like how that singing Chucky animatronic was like looking at me. I like wound up running off. And about the pizza, my family didn't really like it, so we would go to the McDonald's right afterwards because the Chuck E. Cheese I went to was the one in West Islip, New York. And there was like a McDonald's right there. And it's like right across the street from this cool pet shop called BTJ's Jungle. It's like one of the greatest pet shops I ever been inside of. But we would go to McDonald's shortly after Chuck E. Cheese because we don't want to eat the pizza. So Chuck E. Cheese closing down is not really such a big deal for me. It may be for you guys and you adults out there who used to go in like the 80s and like the 80s and stuff. Back when it used to be so much different, but I'm sorry. I'm just not a person who goes there anymore. I'm too old for that place. I just reached adulthood last year. And my birthday is like 2 weeks from now. And this ninth birthday I had was like 10 years ago. I just don't go there anymore because I'm too big for that place. It wouldn't be too much fun there. So I'd rather go to Dave and Buster's because they have stuff for bigger people like me. Dave and Buster's is like for everyone. I've been going ever since I was 6 years old. Like 5 or 6 years old, and I loved it since. I started going to Dave and Buster's in like 2006. But there was this other place in Farmingdale I used to go to too. It was like that Fun Zone arcade. And they had Nathan's in there. But it changed, and I stopped going there once I started going to Dave & Buster's. Things just changed with me after years. So I'm going to make a part 2 because there's some more stuff I want to go over.